Hello, today I'll discuss about the parotid gland histology. The parotid glands are located in the infratemporal region near the temporomandibular joint. It includes part of the neck of the mandible, head of the mandible, and also the ramus of the mandible. The parotid duct open into the vestibule of the mouth at the level of the upper second molar teeth crown. The largest of the salivary glands are the parotid glands. Okay, although it is the largest salivary gland, but it produces only about 30% of total salivary output. The saliva that is produced by the parotid glands are serous in nature, that is rich in protein, and it is watery. So if you look at the histological structure of the parotid gland, we'll find a lot of acini, intercalated duct, intercalated duct, and also we'll get the striated duct. So the unit of the gland are the acini. Acinus means one unit of the gland. Acini means multiple acinus. So acinus is singular, acini is plural. Okay, so this is the acinus. Acinus is containing the acinar cell. These are pyramidal in shape. They contain zymogen granule at the apical part, and each acinus is surrounded by the myoepithelial cells. Myoepithelial cells is located between the acinar cell and the basal lamina around the acinus. We have the connective tissue septa from the capsule. It is an encapsulated structure. We have connective tissue septa, and that connective tissue septa will divide the parotid gland into lobes and lobules, and it contains blood vessels, nerve, lymphatics. Okay, so we got the acinus, the intercalated duct. Intercalated duct is also covered by the myoepithelial cell. Myoepithelial cell function is to squeeze the acinus and to squeeze the intercalated duct to get the secretion out of the parotid gland through the ductal system to the main duct. Okay, so we got the acinus, intercalated duct, and the striated duct. In the in the striated duct, that is continuation of intercalated duct, the basal part is infolded, infolded, and this striated duct is essential to maintain the electrolyte balance of the saliva. It keeps the sodium into our system. It pump out the sodium to the connective tissue area. Okay, that is the purpose of this striation at the base of the striated duct cell. The cytoplasm is infolded in here. Okay, so this is the picture of salivary gland. We have the parotid gland. It is purely serous gland. It contains serous acinus. We have the submaxillary and the sublingual gland. Those are mixed gland. They contain both serous acinus as well as mucous acinus. Today we'll discuss on the serous acinus. The cells are pyramidal in shape. They contain zymogen granules, and these cells secretes the amylase, salivary amylase, also called ptyalin. Okay, and also these cells are associated with other function like that of the secretion of the ptyalin and to digest the carbohydrate, and also here in the lumen here in the intercalated duct we have the immunoglobulin A that is coming, and that is essential to maintain the immunological balance of the mouth cavity. Okay, so the IgA that is coming from the plasma cell in the connective tissue septa that mix with the secretion of the serous acinar cells. So this is serous acinar cell, this is the intercalated duct, then we'll get the striated duct. Okay, lining epithelium here is cuboidal, here it is going to be increase in height, it is tall cuboidal to columnar. Okay, then we'll go to the further division of further continuation of the ductal system. So again, this is a duct here. Duct, this is the interlobular duct, and these are the S sinus of the parotid duct. Okay, so if you go there, then this is the intralobular duct system. Cells are cuboidal to columnar. Okay, this is the interlobular duct system. Okay, as the duct goes to become bigger, the cell layer will be increased. It may be pseudostratified, it may be stratified, cuboidal or columnar in the terminal ducts. These are the acinar cells. They are composed of pyramidal cell. Should be surrounded by one or two myoepithelial cell. Okay, then we go to our. Okay, so this is the cell here, and here if you go to the histology of the parotid gland, it is a compound tubuloacinar gland. So what type of gland is that? A compound tubuloacinar gland. It is it has acinus. Acinus becomes tubular, okay, in the intercalated duct. Then interlobular duct will go there, eventually will go to the main excretory duct. It contains serous acini. There is no mucus acini in the parotid gland. Apical region of the serous cell display numerous secretory granules. Those are rich in protein. The saliva from the parotid gland has high level of enzyme, salivary amylase, also called ptyalin, and secretory IgA. That IgA should come from the plasma cell. That plasma cell is present in the connective tissue septa. If you go to the capsule and duct, the connective tissue capsule is well developed and it forms septa and subdivide the gland into lobes and lobule. The septa contains arteriole, venule, ducts, and adipose cell. Adipose cell is variable. In the young age, it is less. After the age of 40, the number of adipose cell or fat cell will be increased. The ducts are highly branched and range from very small intercalated duct to very large terminal duct. So it begins from the acinus as intercalated duct, then intercalated duct will unite to form the striated duct. We discussed the striated duct has the cytoplasmic infolding at the base, and that is essential for the electrolyte balance of the saliva and to keep the sodium in our system to the connective tissue. Okay, intralobular duct, interlobular duct, intralobar duct, interlobar duct, interlobar duct, then terminal duct. Okay. Initially, cells are low cuboidal, then it will be cuboidal, then it will be columnar, then stratified columnar or stratified cuboidal, even it may be pseudo-stratified columnar, then stratified columnar. Okay, ultimately it is going to be either the stratified columnar or stratified cuboidal in the terminal duct. Okay, the terminal duct, also called Stenson's duct, the parotid duct, that opens into the vestibule of the mouth at the level of the crown of the upper second molar teeth. Okay, we got that. Now we'll go through some viva voce questions. What type of gland the parotid gland is? We got that. It is a complex tubuloalveolar gland. What are the contents of the interlobular connective tissue septa? It contains arterioles, venules, lymphatics, nerves. How a serous acinar cell look like? It is pyramidal in shape. Nucleus is located at the base. Apical region contain the granules that is rich in protein. These are gymogenic granules. What is the role of myoepithelial cell and where they are located? They are located between the acinar cell and the basal lamina. They are also located around the intercalated duct. They squeeze the duct and acinus to get the secretion out. Okay. What are the components of the duct system of the parotid gland and their lining? Initially, they start as low cuboidal epithelium. Eventually, it may be stratified columnar or stratified cuboidal epithelium. What is the location of parotid gland? It is located in the infratemporal region, here in front of the ear, okay, at the temporomandibular joint area, okay. So that is the location of the parotid gland. Where does the parotid duct open? It opens into the vestibule of the mouth, the level of the crown of the upper second molar teeth. Okay, so we got that. Now we have to go through the textbook. I'll request everyone to fix the slide properly, get the help from your demonstrator, and identify all the structure. Open the atlas book and please follow the description. If you have any question, please feel free to ask me. Share the information with your friends and please subscribe my channel. Please support my channel. Have a nice day. Bye now.